මිනිත්තු 5යි.
5ක්.
මිනිත්තු 5යි.
ගරු නියෝජ්‍ය කතානායකතුමනි, we are discussing the banking amendment bill that has been brought in order to regulate important areas of the banking business in this country, particularly at a time when we are faced with a serious debt crisis. We are in the process of rescheduling our international debt. So it's very important at a time of this nature. We have in the past brought the new central bank bill. Now this particular banking amendment bill is an important step in the efforts to regulate the financial sector. I would like to deal with one salient aspect of this particular bill which needs some clarity. Particularly, now in the statement of legal effect, this says in clause 6, this clause amends section 5 of the principal enactment, and the legal effect of the section is, as amended, is to remove the reference to domestic banking business and offshore banking business, considering the elimination of the demarcation between domestic banking business and the offshore banking business. Now they also say in clause 17 that this clause repeals part 4 of the principal enactment and is consequential to the amendment made to section 5 of the principal enactment by clause 6. Now the clarity which I seek, Mr. Deputy Speaker, is that globally, offshore banking is a pivotal aspect of the international financial landscape, providing a nexus for global capital flow, fostering economic integration, and enhancing the competitiveness of financial markets. In Sri Lanka, the initiation of offshore banking was done in 1979 under a stringent exchange control regime. Was a strategic maneuver to attract foreign capital and leverage the country's geographic and economic position as a regional financial hub. The incorporation of offshore banking units or foreign currency banking units, commonly referred to in banking circles, into the legal framework via Part 4 of the 1988 Banking Act was a milestone in Sri Lanka's financial history.
2 minutes.
Yeah. It not only codified the practice but also ensured a stable and reliable environment for foreign investors, clearing the air of uncertainty and establishing a statutory basis for offshore financial operations. This legislative foresight has been fundamental in nurturing an ecosystem conducive to international trade and investment, reflecting our long-standing commitment to creating robust financial infrastructure. Mr. Deputy Speaker, the proposition to repeal Part 4 of the Banking Act through Section 17 of the Banking Amendment Bill raises substantial concerns. This segment of the Act provided a clear statutory foundation for offshore banking, crucial for maintaining investor confidence and financial stability. The repeal could reintroduce uncertainties inherent in administrative discretion, undermining the reliability and attractiveness of Sri Lanka as a financial hub, especially in critical times when we are seeking to augment foreign investment through strategic initiatives like the Colombo Port City. Honourable Deputy Speaker, the regulatory action in 2023 by the Central Bank requiring businesses operating in the Colombo Port City's offshore environment to operate through special accounts opened in the domestic banking units is intriguing, as the ideal platform to operate offshore banking accounts was accounts opened in the OBU under Part 4 of the Banking Act. The regulator complicated this landscape and introduced unnecessary risks and uncertainties by opting to permit these accounts under domestic banking unit and disregarding the existence of a more suitable offshore banking framework provided in Part 4 of the Banking Act. Moreover, the replacement of statutory protections with administrative permissions could deter current potential foreign entities due to the perceived increase in regulatory risk This change may prompt a reassessment of the
කාලය අවසන් වෙන
operational
බරමන්තු.
viability of banking accounts in Sri Lanka by businesses currently engaged in offshore banking units, potentially leading to capital flight. Therefore, Honourable Deputy Speaker, I urge this esteemed House to consider if the proposed amendments have been meticulously evaluated. It is imperative that the rationale, along with the associated risks and benefits of repealing Part 4, be transparently deliberated in this Parliament. The legislative process mandates thorough scrutiny of both the intent and implications of such significant amendments to ensure they contribute positively to our nation's financial architecture and long-term economic vision. Thank you.
බොහොම ස්තුතියි. ගරු සරත් කුමාර සිරිමැත්තෝ ඔබතුමාට මිනිත්තු 5ක කාලයක් තියෙනවා.